Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We are live here at the De La Salle University DASMA. This is Battle for Third, Ames versus PMMS. I am your commentator here. My name is RJ Guerrero, bringing you to the action. Together with me is my game analyst, Miss CJ Ang. Miss CJ Ang, good morning. What can we expect about this game for today?
Good morning, RJ. Thank you for
Mm-mm.
the introduction. Para dito sa Ames, balikan natin yung mga past games nila, especially the semifinals. So, nung semifinals, natalo sila against the De La Salle University DASMA. Straight 3 sets. So, wala
Mm.
talaga silang nakuha kahit isang set. While dito sa PMMS, they are the defending champions of the last season of this NCRAA.
No, so now when it comes to the ano naman both teams, no? What can we expect naman on let's first have the aims first.
For Ames, I was able to talk to their team captain Ivan earlier before the game. So sabi nga ni team captain Ivan na very driven and determined sila makuha itong third place dito sa season natin ngayon ng NCRAA. Dahil nung last season daw natalo sila sa ICC, kaya ito yung naging burning fuel nila na kunin talaga tong this season's na third place.
Yes, and now let's now talk about PMMS naman, our defending champions from last season. Though they came up short, that's why they are here now to battle of the third, which still is a great achievement to have. So now, what can we expect naman about PMMS here, Miss CJ?
Ayun nga, as you've mentioned kanina
Oo.
na talagang sila yung defending champions last season tapos ngayon lalaban sila for the third place. Pero sabi ng kanilang team captain si Greg, I was able to talk to him earlier, after the semifinals now daw nung itong season, doon nila na-realize na hindi dapat sila nagre-relax dahil nakuha nila yung 2 sets. So nakauna sila ng 2 sets pero nanalo pa rin ang kanilang kalaban nung semifinal. So nag-usap-usap daw yung team na nag-usapan na ano nangyari,
Oo.
hindi dapat sila, yun.
Complacency talaga yung
yes,
naging ano nila, no? Naging
nag-relax.
error, isa sa mga naging error talaga nila.
Yes, pero kahit sila nga yung oh my God.
Ulit na lang kami. Ulit na lang kami. Okay. Practice lang ba? Practice lang.
Practice lang. Sige, okay lang. Okay lang.
My name is... Hi!
Joke.
Nagjo-joke.
Uy.
Ulit na lang kami. Ulit na lang po. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We are live here at the De La Salle University DASMA. This is Battle of Thirds, PMMS versus Ames. My name is RJ Guerrero, bringing you to the action. Together with me is my game analyst here, Miss CJ Ang. Miss CJ Ang, good morning. So we have here the Battle of the Thirds. These are two big schools, Ames and PMMS. What can we expect about these two?
So unahin lang natin yung sa Ames, no,
Oo.
RJ. They lost no semifinals against the De La Salle University DASMA. Straight 3 sets. Wala talaga silang nakuha kahit isa, but sayang na sayang talaga yung game na yun. While sa PMMS naman, they are the defending champions from last season.
Mm-hmm. So now speaking about these teams, now let's first talk about the Ames. No, though we both know na these two teams talaga will surely have a stronger comeback for these battle of the third. No, first of all, for the Ames, so what can we say or what can we delve deeper onto these team?
So Ivan, RJ, para sa Ames,
Oo.
we were able to talk to their team captain Ivan earlier before the game.
Hmm.
Sabi nga ng team captain nila na very driven and determined sila makuha itong third place ng season ng NCRAA this year. Pero nung natalo sila last season against the ICC, yun yung naging burning fuel nila para bumawi this season. At sabi pa ni Team Captain Ivan na hindi nila ina-underestimate yung PMMS dahil syempre systematic din at defending champions sila.
Yes. All right. So now that's for the Ames. Now let's now talk about the defending champions from the last season, nung season 29 natin. It's the PMMS, no? So Miss CJ, ano naman yung mga bagay natin na dapat malaman for PMMS?
So for PMMS naman, RJ, we were able to talk to their team captain Greg earlier. Sabi niya after nung natalo sila nung semifinals, nagtipon-tipon sila to talk about what really happened. Kasi nanalo na sila ng 2 straight sets nung una eh. Tapos natalo lang nung last 3 sets, umabot ng 5 sets. So, ang napag-usapan nila na nag-relax daw yung team, kaya sila natalo. Pero kahit defending champion sila from the last season, lalaban sila ngayon sa 3rd place, they still consider this as a big game. Kaya yung siguro yung advantage daw nila against the Ames ay yung kanilang eagerness para manalo.
Yes. And now, so can we can see a stronger, more comeback for these both teams. Talagang yung eagerness nila for this battle of the third, for them to redeem themselves. And kanina talagang yung complacency pagdating sa PMMS, no. Isa talaga siya sa naging weakness nila, sabi kanina ng team captain. And yun naman yung isa sa mga wino-workout nila. And now, titingnan natin or abangan natin kung ano nga ba yung mga performance na ihahatid nila for this game.
Yes, RJ.
So, now we have here their warm-up, no? As they heat up the arena. So, Miss CJ, kamusta naman ang morning mo?
Actually, I was here already ng 6 a.m., no?
We were early.
Very early call time for today's 4-game header dito sa De La Salle University, Dasma. As Manila pa ako, RJ eh. Di ba?
Umabot mo ng Manila. Welcome sa South. Welcome sa South.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Ikaw naman, RJ, how was your morning?
Okay, my morning was quite ecstatic. Ecstatic yung morning
Bakit
natin.
naman ecstatic, RJ?
Ecstatic yung morning natin kasi a lot of things has happened, pero we're still here. Di ba, CJ? Andito pa din tayo. I hope you guys are enjoying this broadcast. We're about to start the game in a few moments here. And now, talking about the teams naman, as a volleyball player, Miss CJ, kapag ka mga ganitong battle of thirds, or talagang kapag ka finals na, ano yung mga ginagawa mo to prepare?
For me to prepare? Usually, ano lang eh. When I was playing, training lang talaga. Yun yung key.
Stick to training.
Stick to training, stick to the coach's system. Tsaka, importante kasi yung kumbaga yung pagiging focused mo na talagang iniisip mo na you're really prepared. Kasi kapag ako as a player before, pag sumablay ako sa training, I could expect na wala talaga akong magandang ipapakita sa game. So, expect ko na naibabangko ko ni coach. Yan.
So, dapat talaga kapag ka-training pa lang, you're imagining you're in the game talaga.
Yes. Kasi,
dapat ano ka na within the game. Lalo kapag ka mga ganitong crucial moments na, di ba?
Yes.
Every point matters pagdating sa larong to. So, mamaya, abangan natin what kind of performance does our players will have later for our Battle of Thirds dito sa NCRAA.
Yes.
Ngayon naman, may mga ritual ka ba na ginagawa, Miss CJ, kapag maglalaro ka sa volleyball?
Okay, good question, RJ. Kasi there are times na malayo talaga yung venue. So, pag nasa bus kami, yun yung pinaka-favorite time ko papunta ng venue. Kasi what I usually do is, I just listen to music. Yung kumbaga yung to get
Pampakalma.
in the game. Yes.
Okay.
Kasi ako personally, very kabadong tao ako eh. In everything that I do, kailangan magpanic muna ako. Bago, alam mo yung kahit alam kong, ay hindi, okay naman yung pinakita ko sa training, ganyan. Kasi libero ko before. So, usually nagbabawas ako ng kain kasi bumibigat yung katawan eh. Ang hirap maghabol ng bola.
Yes.
So, ayun, listening to music, tapos kain ng tama, tulog.
Tulog is
very
important talaga.
Important. Hindi ka dapat puyat talaga.
Hindi pwede magpuyat. Mapapagalitan ni coach pag puyat.
Parusa.
Parusa
One man.
kapag kapuyat.
One man tayo niyan kay coach. Ikaw naman, RJ. Do you have any experiences in playing volleyball?
Nako, ako, I just play for fun in volleyball. Pero siguro high school pa talaga. High school ay yung mga training, ganyan. Nag-ano din tayo, mga paliga-liga. So like, I can relate kapag sinabing talagang mahirap ang pagiging isang athlete. Especially when it comes to you being a student athlete, di ba? Talagang mahirap pagsasabay mo yung studies mo and also you are training onto becoming the best player for your team, in which dito makikita natin between Ames and Pmms, sino yung mananaig sa kanilang dalawa between these two teams.
Yes. Tsaka bilang student athletes, no? Kung sino yung mga players na nandito, we could really expect na talagang nag-aaral ng mabuti. Kasi, syempre may eligibility eh.
Yes.
So, kung may failures sa academics, it's really hard na ma-line up ka sa inyong mother league. Kasi, syempre, student first before being an athlete.
Totoo. Diba? Kakabit yan ang pagiging isang student athlete. Estudyante ka muna bago ka maging isang atleta. And now, we can see here that our teams are on their respective corners, now having to meet for their upcoming game. Let's watch this. And this is really nerve-wracking kahit ano to. Battle of the Thirds, diba?
Yes, big game still.
Big games. Still, big achievement for these two teams for the 30th season of NCRAA. Do we have any, Miss CJ, potential 6 here?
Potential. Okay, RJ, for the PMMS, we have the team captain, Greg. Number 14.
Which is nakausap natin kanina.
Yes, nakausap natin siya kanina. Very, very gentleman. No? Their outside hitter, number 11, Kyle Eusebio. Their middle blocker, Jasper Gimpaya. Another middle blocker is Hans Sanoy. Their first libero is Prince Divino.
Yes.
So, expect natin itong libero, very maliksi to. As we can see nga ngayon, no? Yung cheer nila before the game, very uplifting.
Yes.
Talagang aangat yung laro ng bawat isa kasi very important sa isang volleyball team yung communication and
talaga.
Yung bond talaga.
Yes.
Kasi kung wala yun, sasabog talaga yung team eh.
And I think we can expect here the same thing pagdating dito sa PMMS, ano? Syempre, they're redeeming their position as defending champions. We are about to start the game. They're having their war cries. No?
Yes, the Ames.
Ames and PMMS. Yan na. Let's get it on. First to serve from Ames. Number 6 to number 7. That's an outside. That's the first point to PMMS. That was a good serve.
Kanina, no, sabi nung team captain ng PMMS na, ng Ames, na may check ball daw dun sa blockings. Pero our referees said otherwise.
That was a good block by PMMS. Talagang bawat puntos pinangahawakan nila na defending champions kami.
Yes.
Number 10 here in service. Sir Ivan Regis. That was a good serve. That's an inside. Bumabawi ang Ames.
Yes.
Now they're 2-1. Number 9 in service for Ames. Grabe ang support ng mga fans natin sa bleachers at ng kanilang mga teammates. Error serve. Yan. Alam mo, last time, Miss CJ, isa yan sa mga talagang tinitignan or dapat pakatutukan din ng mga players natin, yung error. Yung
Yes.
service error, di ba? Kasi it can make or break a point.
Yes. Kasi ang laki nung space for
Oo.
the service. Isa yan sa isa yan sa mga dapat na consistent. Kasi
Yes.
you could easily lose a point. Every point counts here in volleyball, di ba?
That's a good spike by PMMS. Grabe yung mga attacks nila, no? Talagang seryoso.
Yes.
Walang pinapatumpik na puntos. We are now 4-1 in favor of PMMS. Number 12 in service. That's an outside.
Pero as we can see, no? Tinapik lang niya yung bola.
Oo.
Talagang
So, ibig
lang
sabihin, malakas yung
yes.
what do you call this? Yung
Sumobra
pulso. Oo.
Yes, sumobra yung floating ba?
Oo, sumobra yung
Floater.
float na doon. Now, Ames in service, number 7. That's a good serve. Received by number 10. Number 4 to spike. That's a good block by Ames. Di rin magpapatalo ang pader ng Ames, ano?
Yes. As you can see nga, di ba? Pati yung girls team nila is
Oo.
cheering. May dance steps pa sila.
May dance steps ang kanilang girls.
Yes.
Ikaw ba, Miss CJ, nung ikaw ay naglalaro, ano yung, ano ba tawag yung position mo? Or are you a setter? Or are you what's your
What do you think, RJ? Give it a guess.
Oo. Feeling ko setter ka.
That's the only thing na hindi ko kayang gawin.
But
Yes.
that's a point for Ames. Grabe. Di mo kaya mag-set? Or it's not your strength. It's not your
Hindi ko
strength.
talaga strength yung setting. Kasi
Oo.
lagi akong natatawagan ng double
Ah,
o kaya
okay.
lifting. Yan. So,
What is double? Enlighten us ng mga non-players.
di ba double,
Oo.
when you set, yung kunwari,
Nahawa kami bola.
usually nagagawa ko is,
Oo.
tumama siya sa isang kamay, tapos
Oo.
tumama sa kabila.
Ah,
So,
okay.
nagdo-double siya. Kasi hirap, pasmado kasi ako,
Oo.
RJ. Pawisin yung kamay ko.
Kaya setting is not your strength
Not
talaga.
my strength. So, siguro I could say ang strength ko
Oo.
is being a libero. Depensa talaga.
Libero and depensa
Yes.
talaga. Okay. So, once again, that's a point for PMMS. Spike by number 13. Received by 12. Ball is still alive. By number 11. Good receive there by Ames. That's a good block by PMMS. Ball is still alive for Ames. Grabe, no? The rally is ongoing. That's a point by Ames.
Kita natin kanina, yung team
Oo.
captain ng PMMS was saying, kalma.
Kalma
Kasi, oo,
kalma talaga siya.
napag-usapan nila na wag mag-relax, pero
Oo.
medyo pressured yung
Yes.
nakita na sa laro na very
Oo.
pressured, nagmamadali, walang communication.
Medyo
So,
nagtitinginan pa
yes.
sila di ba?
Oo.
Parang medyo nagpapainit pa. That's an
Oo.
outside. Another point for Ames.
Yan.
Now Ames leads with 1. It's 6-5 in favor of Ames here. Number 13 in service. That's a good serve. Number 11 to spike. That's an inside. Points to PMMS. Hindi sila magpapahuli pagdating sa mga puntos. Dumidikit din talaga sila, no?
Yes.
Oo.
Lalo na tong si Eusebio, yung isang outside hitter nila,
Oo.
yung, di ba? He's a small guy compared to the others. Pero kung tumalon,
Kung
lumilipad.
tumalon talagang doble ng
Yes.
size niya. It's a good block by Ames. Ball is still alive, Eusebio. Number 10. Ball is still alive for PMMS here. Sanchez received. Binigay ni number 6. Number 11 again. That's a good spike there by PMMS. Dikitan din talaga ang kanilang scores. Hindi magpapalamang ang bawat isa for this battle of the third.
Yes.
Once again, to all of our viewers, you're watching the NCRAA Season 30. This is Battle of the Thirds, Ames versus PMMS. That's a point to Ames. Kita mo talaga yung energy ng mga ng mga supporters from the bleachers.
Yes.
'Di ba? Kapag mga ganitong crucial na laban, ang sarap talagang isuporta ng teams, 'di ba?
Yeah. So nasa deadlock tayo ngayon ng 7. No?
Yes, we are now at the deadlock by 7. Let's see kung sino unang makakapuntos. It's an outside. It's a point to Ames. Yun, medyo kailangan pakatutukan din nila yung bawat pag-atake nila, di ba? So far, for both teams, di ba, they are showing here a good performance naman. Siguro, a little bit of communication na lang for the both of them. It's a point for PMMS. We are at another deadlock by 8. Kanina pa tayo nagde-deadlock dito, Miss CJ.
Yes. Medyo kinakabahan na nga ako kahit first set pa lang eh. Kasi wag na muna natin banggitin eh.
Oo.
Baka ma-jinx eh.
Baka ma-jinx. Pero kasi, kapag naipanalo mo ang first set, di ba kasi, syempre as a player, you'll have this confidence.
Yes.
Diba? Oo, you'll have this confidence na, okay, we just have to keep it moving.
Yes. 2 sets na lang. Kumbaga,
2 sets na lang. Oo, para
sa atin na.
mapa sa inyo ang pagkapanalo, ano? Another spike by Eusebio. That's a good block. Grabe ang killer block ng Ames natin, ano?
Solid. Tsaka talagang very yung timing, yung timing
but that's a
ba?
point to PMMS. And now number 4 to serve. Grabe, binigay lang yung bola. Spike by number 11. Soft touch. Ball is still alive. 11. That's an inside. Medyo nagkulang by an inch yung salo nito ni team captain. Number 17 to serve. Once again, we are at another deadlock here. All 9 for both teams. That's a point for Ames.
Ang ganda ng intention ng setter ng PMMS. Ang ganda ng intention kasi butas yung area na yun eh. It's just so that merong nakabantay.
Totoo. So you have to keep in mind kung saan niya talaga as a setter, saan mo ilalagay or ibibigay yung bola.
Kasi it's all about placing eh. It's
a good
the
block.
easier way out talaga.
Totoo yan. That's a point for PMMS. Hindi nila pinalalayo yung gap ng score. So far, hindi pa tayo nakakakita ng malalayong gap in between. We are both 10 for both teams. That's a point for Ames. Diba? We have to keep in mind talaga yan as a player, all of those attacks, diba? Pagdating sa offense and defense, you have to keep in mind all of the players within the court. So as a libero, diba, hindi ka nakaka-spike. Pero would you say na malakas ka din pumalo, Miss CJ?
Hindi ko masasabing malakas ako pumalo.
Okay.
But there is one coach na very close to my heart na naging mentor ko rin na tinuruan niya kasi being a small girl. Tinuruan niya ako paano pumalo sa open ng stop spin. Spin lang. So mabilis lang siya pero hindi siya malakas. Pero mahirap saluhin yun. RJ, I'm telling you.
Mahirap ma-receive ng kalaban.
Yes. So yun yung daya. Para for someone like me na maliit tapos hindi naman ako mataas tumalon. Top spin is the key.
Yes. That's a good block by number 6, Gimpaya from PMMS. Grabe, ang taas ng talon niya.
Wala si Rondina ba?
Now number 10 here in service for PMMS. They leads by 1, 12, and 11. Binigay lang. Soft touch there by Ames. Another deadlock. All 12. Ang saya makarinig talaga kapag both teams are eager to win, di ba? Talagang yung mga supporters nila within the bleachers. That's a receive by number 8, spike by number 14. Ball is still alive by number 10, by number 7 from Ames. That's a good set. Ball is still alive for Ames. Na-receive ng PMMS. That's an outside spike. But that's a point to PMMS. Tutok ang kanilang mga players, ano?
Lalabanan talaga sila nung cheers, nung mga bench players natin na hindi talaga magpapatalo kahit
hindi talaga magpapatalo.
Yung mga naglalaro ng inside the court, may naglalaban din outside.
That's another point for PMMS. Siyempre, as a supporter, di ba?
Yes.
Para your players have to know that you're with them. Now we are at a timeout here. PMMS leads with 2. Score is 14-12. Sayang at di natin marinig yung sinasabi ng mga coaches, but I bet pagdating sa mga ganitong points, ano ba yung mga madalas sinasabi ng mga coaches, Miss CJ?
Usually sa mas lamang na team. The coaches will always say na tuloy niyo lang. Then magsasabi lang si coach ng siguro yung mga nakita niyang lapses na i-improve on, while the other team naman na nasa down point is usually more on the improvements, yung mga naging errors. Iwas sa errors kasi nga kada error you lose a point.
And now, number 12 here in service. Timeout is now over. Let's see if PMMS can sustain this top score of them as they lead with 2. Ball is still alive for Ames. It's a good block.
And the referees will still talk about it kasi nakita na tumama sa antena.
Oo.
Yes.
So what's the decision here? That's a point to Ames. That's a point to Ames. So yan, isa yun sa mga bagay din na dapat pakatutukan ng ating mga players. Pagdating sa yung mga ganyang touch, what does it call ba, Miss CJ?
Yung nag-touch sa net.
Sa net,
if I'm not mistaken, no? Even though na tumama sa antena, nauna kasi yung touching the net. Yun yung medyo mahirap iwasan yun kasi kailangan talaga yung talon ng ating spikers are really vertical lang. Which is really hard, especially for me na diba? Kahit ako mahirapan eh. So kudos to our players, no, na talagang kayang-kaya nilang mag-adjust and very agile sila to adjust kasi hindi naman lahat ng set perfect eh. You have to adjust.
Yes. So PMMS leads with 3. We are now 15-13 here. That's another point for PMMS. Diba? When it comes to attacks, isa din yan sa mga dapat tutukan ng ating mga players once again. So far, ito yung isa sa mga pinakamalaking lamang natin yet. PMMS leads with 3 points, 16-13. Can they sustain this until the very end? Or makakabawi ba ang Ames? By the way, thank you naman sa pa-breakfast, Miss CJ. Oo, may pa-almusal.
Nakakaya naman sa'yo, nauna ako sa'yo sa venue eh, di ba? Grabe yung kaba ko, kala ko magsa-solo panel ako for today eh.
But we are still here, di ba?
Yeah.
Thank you sa pa-breakfast.
You're welcome, RJ.
Yes. Number 13 from Ames in service. Bumabawi sila ng puntos. But still PMMS leads with 2. And now, another point by Ames. We are now 16-15 here. Hindi rin sila papayag na lumayo ang lamang ng kalaban. So let's see kung magkakaroon tayo ng another deadlock at 16 or magkakaroon ba ng isa na namang puntos ang PMMS. That's a good block by Ames. Ang ganda nung pagkakagawa nung wall, yung pader na na-create dun ng Ames, ano?
Yes, very. Matatag.
Yes. But that's an error serve. Or service error. Sayang yung puntos. We're now at 17-16, still in favor of PMMS. Number 6 in service. That's a good spike there by Ames. We are now at a deadlock by 17 all. Caught by number 14, set by 12, spike by 11. Ball is still alive for PMMS. That's an inside. Points to PMMS. So, PMMS got out of the deadlock there. That's a point to Ames. Oh, talagang pati yung mga players from both teams, di ba? They're making sure na pumapasok yung kanilang mga tira kaya napapatanong. Now that's number 11. Number 10, that's a good spike there by number 10. Another point for PMMS. Number 11 in service. That's a good serve. Received there by Ames. Spike by number 7. That's a good block by PMMS. Now number 11 in service. Called by number 3, number 6. That's an inside. Medyo kinapos tayo doon for the PMMS, but that's a point for Ames.
Yes, kinapos yung pancake.
Oo.
Sayang. Sayang yun.
Oo, kinapos yung dive.
Pero ang hirap mag-dive, ha?
Totoo. Siyempre, magda-dive ka on a solid surface. Kaya
Yes.
kudos to all of our volleyball
Yes.
athletes, di ba? Talagang
Oo.
mahirap yan.
Mahirap i-perfect yung kumbaga yung
Oo,
perfect
yung dive.
pancake, yung perfect dive. Kasi
Oo.
nung time ko puro pasa yung
Aabutin mo
Oo,
talaga kapag
pasa
hindi
talaga
tama
eh.
yung pagkakadive mo, no? This ball is still alive here by PMMS. That's a spike. Score is now 20-19 or 21-19 in favor of PMMS. They're now proving that they're defending champions talaga, no? We have a few more points before set point here by PMMS. Can they take this first set? Abangan natin yan. That's a point to Ames.
yung shock ni number 10 sa no?
Oo.
Na inside pala.
Inside.
Hindi niya masyadong nabasa yung bola doon.
Oo. Alright, crucial points here. Humahabol ang Ames. PMMS leads with 1. Let's see if who will get this first set for this game. That's a good spike there by PMMS. Now number 12 in service. They leads with the 22-20. That's a spike there by number 10 with Ames. Balikan din sila ng atake, no?
Yes.
So, as a player, Miss TJ, would you say na you are more of a defensive or an offensive player?
RJ, defensive player talaga.
Oo.
Hindi ko nga alam paano kinakain ng katawan ko back then. Sobrang payat dun. Para kung
Oo.
mapuputol na
Ikaw
toothpick
nga. Oo.
Pero, it's just about, sabi nga nung coach ko before na, it's just about reading
Yes.
Kung saan nakaharap yung spikers,
Oo.
medyo pupwesto ka na dun Parang yun na yung cheat code ba?
Oo.
Yun
Para
talaga
kung
yung
saan
reading.
patatamaan yung bola.
Yes, reading talaga, it's reading.
That's a point for PMMS. 23-21. One more point for set point. That's a timeout for both of our teams. Yan. So, ito na. Malapit-lapit na for us to end this set. So now we can see what the coaches are discussing to their players. Yung isa siguro more offense, yung isa naman ay depensa or they have to keep the ball rolling.
Yes, depensa talaga is the key. Kasi
good good defense is good
yes,
offense.
Yes, kasi kung walang first ball, walang isiset, walang
Yes.
papaluin. So, we have to give credit din sa ating mga liberos. Not that I'm the libero before, pero pwede rin naman.
Yes.
Pero, kaya nga, meron na tayong Best Libero Award, di ba? So, kasi, syempre, first ball, yan yung attack yung mabigat na bola. Para to calm for the team, di ba?
Yes. It's a good block there by number 6. And now, that's another point for Ames. That's a good attack. Ayun na, medyo nag-iinit na yung mga coaches natin. Nalaman ko from my last coverage with one of my game analysts din, talagang pag ikaw ay coach, you are the 7th player of the team. You have to put yourself in that position. Kaya 7 kayo naglalaro.
Yes.
Ang galing lang kasi yan, katulad niyan. Like, we can see that the coaches are really involved for their players. Talagang yung coaching nila until the court. Medyo nagkatinginan doon, but ball is still alive. Spike here by number 11. That's a good block by Ames. Another attack. It's a good block again by Ames. Another attack here. PMMS is now at set point.
Ang ganda nung salon ni number 10
Oo,
Regis
no?
kanina. Tumama lang sa ulo niya
Kaya
Nagulat
nga
pa siya
Oo. But then ang ganda din ng mga blocks ng ng Ames.
Yes.
Talagang
Sabay
ang
na sabay
taas.
yung dalawang
Oo,
blockers.
talagang in sync sila.
Talagang,
Communication is present.
yes, it's there.
So this serve can either make or break a point
Yes.
for their set. That's a good serve there.
Yeah. It was a play safe though.
First set goes to PMMS. 25-22. Hindi naman nagkakalayo ang mga puntos.
It's a close game, no?
Oo, it's a close game.
Nandun yung yung eagerness na talagang na hey, kami yung
defending champion. Pero
Yes.
hindi rin magpapahuli. Itong Ames natin.
For sure, babawi ito ng second set.
Yes, and we will get back to you as our second set begins. Alright, so we are near the second set of this game. PMMS leads with 125-22. Let's see if PMMS can sustain. So we'd like to thank our following sponsors: Solar Sports, Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas, Mikasa for our official game ball, Philippine Sports Commission, Pinap Beach Camp, and Oxy. We're about to start our second set. PMMS in service. Let's now begin the second set. That's a good serve by PMMS. Binigay lang ng Ames there, but ball is still alive there. Outside. Medyo napasobra ang atake. That's a first point for Ames. Medyo nagkakaroon na ng confidence ang Ames dito.
Yung confidence ni team captain
Oo.
kanina, medyo nanggigil. May gigil factor.
May gigil factor.
Kaya nag-outside yung bola. Hindi niya
Oo.
na-clip yung kanyang kamay.
Mm-hmm. That's a point for PMMS. Medyo napasobra ng depensa. Now number 10 for PMMS in service. That's a point for Ames. Oh, their team captain, sabi nila, chill lang. Oh, kalma lang tayo.
Mas makakapag-isip ka kasi kapag
Oo,
kalmado. Like that
pagkakalmado.
one, that last read na talagang papasok pala yung bola, alam na nilang outside.
Yes. That's an outside or an inside point to PMMS. That's a point to Ames. Palitan din sila talaga ng puntos. We are now 3-2. In favor of Ames. Ames now in service. Jump serve by number 7. Yun, nagkaroon ng donut. Donut tawag nun, di ba? Oh, Miss CJ, oh. Nagkaroon ng hole within the teams at nagkaroon sila ng medyo miscommunication there. Nagkatinginan lang ang mga players. So that's one thing that we have to keep in mind. Oh.
Talagang nakita ng PMMS yung butas.
Oo.
Na talagang mahihirapan silang kunin yung bola dun.
Yes. That's inside. Binawi naman ng Ames ang kanilang nawalang puntos. Kaagad. Oh, last coverage ko lang nalaman yung donut pala yung tawag doon. No? Sabi ni Ref Chris. Yan, sabi niya. Isa din yan sa mga dapat pakatutukan ng mga players kapag ka nagkatinginan.
Donut?
Oo.
Ngayon ko lang narinig yun.
Oo.
Kahit nag-play ako before. Basta sa amin, lang yun butas. Yun lang.
That's a point to Ames. Yun. Netball. Diba? Service error by service error there by number 13. And now number 6 in service for PMMS. Point is to PMMS. We are now at the deadlock, all 5 for both teams. Now number 6 in service for PMMS. That's a good set there by Ames. Naibigay ang bola. Oh, that's a good block, pero kailangan na malaman ng mga players kung saan mapatungo yung bola.
Yes. Talagang binasa ni number 17 na alam niyang matibay yung blockings eh. So, hininaan niya lang yung palo niya para lumusot talaga. Na hindi talaga, mahirap i-block yung mahihinang palo na talagang pinag-isipan.
Yes, that's a point by Ames. Ball is still alive. Spike there by number 17, but that's a good block by PMMS. Number 4 here in service for PMMS. Good receive there by Ames. Another block. Ball is still alive by number 7. Good attack there. Attack here by number 11. That's a good block by Ames. They now lead with 8.
That last play, no?
Oo.
Nakita natin umabot sila ng 4 touches. Yun yung naging error nila.
Error serve there by Ames. Number 11 in service. Number 8. Number 7. That's an outside. Another point for PMMS.
Ang ganda sana nung palong na
ang ganda sana
yun.
ng
Ang ganda
palo.
nung attacking
Kaso kung naipasok lang, Miss
Ang
CJ.
ganda nun. Ang hirap saluhin nun.
Yes. Napasobra lang. Good serve there by number 11. Naibigay ng Ames. Kinapos ang PMMS. That's a point! Number 6 in service. Good attack there by PMMS. We are now at the deadlock at 9 points for both of these teams. That's a point for PMMS. Score is now 10-9 in favor of PMMS. Number 10 in service. They have to be ready for the defense here by Ames. Kailangan maayos ang depensa para hindi lumaki-laki ang lamang ng PMMS. That's a good defense by Ames. Ball is still alive for the teams. That's a good block there. That's a point to PMMS. Substitution here was made for the players. Now, number 10 in service. Number 14, received by number 17. It's a good block there. Ball is still alive for both of these teams. Outside, that's a point by Pmms. Nagkakasigawan na yung mga players natin on the bleachers. A timeout was called for the team. Score is now 12-9 in favor of Pmms. Tingnan natin kung paano makakabawi ang Ames.
Pero evident sa Ames na hindi sila kinakabahan.
Oo. Like, kalmado lang yung mga nerves.
Kalmado lang sila kahit
Oo, we can see na talagang kalmado lang sila.
Kahit they're down by 3 points.
3
Kita
points.
natin yung spirit na kaya nilang kunin tong game na to.
Let's just see if they can sustain the calmness of their nerves until the very end, or mananalo ba or makakalamang-lamang ba ang Pmms dito. Abangan natin yun. Now, number 10 for Pmms in service. That's a good attack there. Another good attack by number 5 from Ames. Binigay, ball is still alive. That's a good catch there. That's a point to Ames. Medyo napasobra ng atake doon ang Pmms. Number 9 is now in service for Ames. Good attack there by 14. That's a point for Pmms. Mga ganung palo talaga, no? Medyo pagka nagka-error din sa receive. Diba?
At saka yung alanganin na receive na gano'n, na nagdalawang isip ka na yan.
Isip.
Nag-check, ended up check ball.
Yes. Pero nakabawi ang Ames with that point. Ano ba yung puntos, Miss CJ, na matatawag nating regalo? Yung we were discussing earlier.
Puntos na regalo.
Oo. Ano ba yung regalo na term?
Regalo is yung binalik yung bola ng, let's say, ni-receive lang. Hindi or mahinang palo lang. Yung
soft touch lang.
Yeah, soft touch, ganyan. Mabilis i-receive. Yun yung medyo, usually nangyayari yun kapag medyo alanganin yung, sobrang alanganin yung set na talagang kailangan mo lang maibalik to keep the game going. No?
That's a good defense there by Ames. A point to them. Score is now 12-14. Still in favor of Pmms.
Pero RJ, usually coaches do not like it na nagbibigay ang kanilang players ng regalo. As much as possible, paluin yung bola. Give your opponent a hard time.
Para makapuntos, ano?
Yes.
That's a point to Ames there. Humahabol na sila with 13 points here. But still 14-13, still in favor of Pmms. Grabe pagdating sa mga atake, talagang tinututukan na to ng mga players. Muntik na yon, but the ball is still alive. That's a good defense there by Ames. Let's see an attack by PMMS. Ball is still alive for these teams. Binigay lang ang bola. Grabe. That's a point for Ames, and we are now at a deadlock at 14.
One thing na hindi talaga maiiwanan yung Ames sa PMMS is because ang tibay ng depensa nila.
Oo. Pagdating sa kanilang mga defense, no, isa yun sa mga tinututukan talaga.
Yes, palaban talaga.
That's a point for Ames. Grabe din yung depensa. Ng ating mga players. Now we are at a timeout. Score is now 15-14. Now in favor of Ames. Eto na, lumalamang na sila. Can they win this set or can PMMS sustain their points until the very, very end? Let's find out right after this timeout. Now, number 13 in service for Ames. Can they sustain itong kanilang lamang? That's a good defense, but that's a point to PMMS. Ito na, nagtay na naman tayo at 15 all. Now, number 9 for PMMS in service. Yung mga ganun pagdating sa depensa talaga, no, Miss CJ, kailangan ding pakatutukan when it comes to those blocks kasi maaaring magbigay ng puntos din to sa kalaban.
Yes, lalo na yung mga blocks na babalik na kailangan may nakaabang talaga sa mga short ball na ganun. Which is a difficult task to do, especially sa mga, especially libero, na usually nasa likod lang ang pwesto.
That's a good receive there with number 11. Lumayo. But that's a point. Sinubukan pang habulin, no? But that's a point by PMMS. Grabe yun. That's a good attack by number 9 from Ames. Gumagawa din talaga sila ng puntos. Hindi nila hinahayaang lumamang ang kalaban. This battle of the third talaga really goes to show the efforts of these players. What can you say about the current performance of these teams, Ms. CJ?
Pansin ko lang, no, itong libero ng Ames na si Luarca.
Oo.
Very uplifting yung spirit niya sa loob ng court na talagang madadala niya yung teammates niya. Parang, for me, ang sarap niya maging teammate na, syempre, na, kunwari, nag-error na ako masyado, ganyan. Pero kung nandyan siya, mabuboost yung, yung motivation ko to keep going.
That's a point to Ames. Ames now leads with 18-17. Ayan, nasusustain nila yung kanilang paglamang. Humahabol ang PMMS, pero hindi rin magpapadaig ang Ames. Can they have this second set for this game? That's a point to Ames. Now, number 6 in service for Ames. It's a good attack by number 14. Ball is still alive for Ames. But the point was for PMMS. Diba? Another defense ang kailangang tutukan ng Ames. Yung mga pagdating sa mga depensa, gano'n. Can we call that an error, Miss CJ? Defense error? May gano'n ba tayong term?
I'm not that sure.
Oo,
pero bilang yun nga, si Libero yung medyo nagkaroon ng error dun. Hindi niya masyadong natapatan kasi nauna siyang pumasok eh.
Kasi tumaas eh.
Oo. So, lumabas yung bola. Kasi
Yes.
he is not in the right position para makuha yung bola. So, masyado siyang pumasok. So, I could say na talagang may error dun. Na may ikakagalit si coach dun.
Oh, but then, now Ames has now a few points before set point because they lead with 20. 18-20 for Ames here. Let's see, mukhang makukuha nila ang second set natin. Medyo kinakabahan na kami dito ni Miss CJ kasi we are looking. Pero ayoko munang sabihin, malalaman natin yan, abangan natin, ano? But I know that we are thinking the same thing.
Yes.
When it comes to, pag ganito mga performance sa mga players, no, talagang malalaman na, magkakaalaman talaga tayo sa dulo. But the number 2 from Ames in service. That's a good receive. Pero umabot sa bleachers. That's a good attack by PMMS. Now with 19 points. Medyo napapakamot na si coach. So we can see here, number 12 for PMMS in service. Let's see if we'll see another deadlock or lalamang ba lalo ang Ames. That's a good attack there by Ames. Napapasigaw si number 3 with that attack. That's a good attack there. (21-19) still in favor of Ames. Makakabawi ba ang PMMS? They are down by 2 points. Number 7 for Ames now in service. That's a good service and a good receive there. That's a good block by Ames. (22-19) still in favor of Ames. Now a timeout was called. Grabe, nagkakainitan na ang ating mga players. Their coaches are talagang head in the game as well. All of the players here talagang tutok na when it comes to the points. Can we see a good defense by a PMMS? Makakabawi ba sila? They are down by 2 or 3 points against Ames here, or masusustain ba ng Ames to hanggang matapos ang set na ito? Abangan natin yan. Now Ames in service, number 7. Let's see if this makes it. That's a good attack there by PMMS, but ball is still alive for both of these teams. Malayo ang atake. That's a point for PMMS. PMMS now is at 20, but Ames still leads with 2 points. Number 10, another good attack there by Ames.
Medyo napagsabihan ng ating referee si number 10 Reggie sa kanyang ginawa na after the attack.
Oo.
Tinuro niya yung kanyang opponent
Oo.
na medyo foul yun. You'll
Oo,
get a warning for
nagkaroon ng
it.
taunting.
Yes.
Oo. Okay lang rumampa. Wag lang tayong masyadong mainit, guys. So,
Not directly to the
Oo,
opponent,
not
di ba?
directly to the opponent. Kalma lang tayo. But now Ames leads with 3 points. Nababawi ng PMMS. PMMS is now 21-23. PMMS now in service number 9. Received by number 2. Attack by number 17. That's a good block there by PMMS. One more point. Timeout by Ames. They lead with 1. Isa na lang ang hahabulin ng PMMS. Can Ames carry this until the set point? Abangan natin right after this timeout. Now the score is 23-22, still in lead. Ames. PMMS now in service. Mahahabol ba ito ng PMMS or can Ames carry this game until set point? Good serve there by number 9. Number 10, outside. That's a point to PMMS. They are now at a deadlock with 23. Malalaman natin yan. If who will get the set point. That's a good service there and a good receive. That's a good block. PMMS is now at set point. One more for them to take this set. Makakabawi ba ang Ames? Dito, abangan natin yan. Number 9, still in service for PMMS. Again, score is 24-23. These are crucial moments for these players. Number 10, number 6, 7. A good defense. Set goes to PMMS. Grabe. Muntik makuha ng Ames yung set, no? They were close. Kasi lumalamang na sila, no, Miss CJ? Oo, lamang na sila kanina. If they just sustained that type of energy, diba? Until the very end, makukuha sana nila yung set. But still, the strength of PMMS and their teamwork talagang it showed until the very end, no, of this set. So, score now is 2-0 in favor of PMMS. None with Ames. So tingnan natin kung mababawi ba ng Ames to o madadala ba ng PMMS until the very last set. Kasi it's, technically the last set for PMMS kung makakarry nila tong last set na to or tingnan natin kung makakabawi ba ang performance ng Ames in this game. So just a recap to all of our viewers. Now PMMS leads with 2-0. None for Ames. So makikita natin we are now approaching our third set. So a little recap naman tayo dyan, Miss CJ.
So, nung second set, no, yung kuha na sana ng Ames yung panalo eh. Kasi ang layo na ng score nila against the PMMS. But then, nung humahabol na si PMMS, kita na yung kaba nila. Nawala na yung communication, nawala na yung pag-cheer nila sa isa't isa. So, yun nga, as I've mentioned earlier, na pag nawala yung communication at kinabahan kayo, talagang more often than not, error talaga
ang kalalabasan.
Yes.
Speaking of error, that's a defense error by Ames there. That's a good attack by PMMS. First point goes to them. And now PMMS in service, number 10. That's a good service there. Attack by number 7. Yun. That's another error. PMMS both at 1 point. Oh, soft touch lang. Ball is still alive for both of these teams. That's a point to PMMS. Now number 12 in service. Score is 2-1 for these teams. Kanina, no, dikit na talaga yung laban nila. Sayang lang hindi naka-depensa ng maayos itong Ames. But let's see if they can redeem that in this game. Speaking of defense, medyo nagkatinginan ng PMMS doon.
Walang nakaabang para doon sa blockings na pwedeng mahulog.
Oo. Hindi nakaabang ang ating mga players from PMMS. So Ames took that advantage. And now, number 8 is in service. Attack there by number 14. That's a good attack by PMMS. And now, number 14 in service. That's a good service here and a good receive. That's a good attack by Ames. Tinamaan sa mukha si team captain.
Grabe yung confidence ng palong yun.
Ang confident ng palo. Talagang kitang-kita dito sa sidelines, ano?
Medyo nag-recharge na yung Ames dito na bumalik na yung confidence nila na to try again dito sa ating third set.
Sabi nila, babawi kami. Speaking of babawi, another point for Ames. Ames now leads with 2. It's now 4-2. Let's see here, number 7 in attack. That's a good attack by Ames. Bumabawi ang Ames this set. Miss CJ, ano? Pagdating sa kanilang mga opensa, ayan, that's one thing that is present or visible here. Kitang-kita yung talagang paggalaw nila sa opensa. Tutok ang ating mga players, ano?
Yes. As the player should.
Oo.
Diba?
Pagdating sa offense, talagang siguro kanina sabi nila hindi natin naging strength ang defense.
Bawi tayo sa
Bawi
offense.
sa offense. Pero speaking of bawi, ang offense, medyo sumobra ang offense natin doon.
Sumobra yung gigil.
Oo, sumobra yung gigil. So medyo, again, sabi nga ni team captain from Ames, kalma lang. Kalma lang tayo when it comes to your attacks. And now, PMMS, number 9 here in service. Let's see if they can redeem their lost points. That's a good attack by Ames. Ayan. Ayan, bumabalik. Medyo nag-gear up yung kanilang mga atake. Bumabalik yung confidence nila pagdating sa mga atake. Now, number 13 in service for Ames. That's a good block there. Ball is still alive. Good receive by PMMS. Ibinigay ang bola. Attack by number 17. That's a good attack by Ames. Now, Ames leads with 4 points. And now Ames is in service. That's a good receive there. Medyo napasobra na naman. That's a point to PMMS.
Ito yung kailangang man sa
Oo.
Ames na uri ng kalma. Dahil sobra na yung gigil nila. Ang daming errors, unnecessary errors. Puro madalas outside na yung palo. So,
Oo.
they have to, tone it down.
Tone it down lang pagdating sa mga atake, 'di ba? That's a good defense by PMMS. Ayan, dumedepensa naman. Gumagaling ang opensa ng Ames, gumagaling naman ang depensa ng PMMS. Who can lead this game onto the victory? Score is now 7-6. Still in favor of Ames. Now 8 points. Present yung mga sinabi ni team captain kanina pagdating sa Ames. Ano ba yung mga nabanggit niya kanina? Balikan natin na we are at the third set of this game, CJ.
For the Ames, yung minention ng kanilang team captain na si Ivan, na very driven and determined talaga silang makuha ang third place dito sa ating NCRAA, pero comparing to their last game na sinabi nga ni Ivan na natalo sila nung last 3 sets na this time, they didn't get the first 2 sets. So, let's see if makukuha nila itong third set na nagkabaliktad siguro ng posisyon na baka makuha nila yung last 3 sets naman, di ba?
That's a point. Another point for Ames here. Ames is now 10-6, leads with 4 points. By the way, shout out to my brother Mark Lee. He's now watching at our live stream. Once again, to all of our viewers, you're watching the NCRAA Season 30.
So, shoutout din sa aking friend na si Milborn Marpuri who's watching us live. Nanonood din sa live stream.
Thank you for tuning in to the 30th season of the NCRAA. Once again, this is the third set. PMMS versus Ames. PMMS leads with 2 set points to none with Ames, but now nangunguna na ang Ames pagdating sa mga puntos on their third set. A soft attack there, but ball is still alive. That's a good attack by Ames. Again, walang sumalo nung block nila. No, Miss CJ, kailangan talaga kapag ka may magbablock na may sasalo.
Merong dapat nakaabang
na,
para dun sa short ball.
Yes.
Kasi yun talaga yung medyo mahirap talagang habulin lalo na kung nakaabang kayo sa mga strong ball.
Oo.
Yung kanina pang error yun eh. So they have to work on that.
They have to work on that. Kailangan may nakaabang, but that's a service error by Ames. So the point goes to PMMS. Ito na, ang bola ay nasa PMMS na. Can they lead this until deadlock, or lalamang ba sila against Ames? But let's see if Ames can sustain this point until the very end. Ball is still alive by number 12. Spike by number 10. Kuha. That's an outside. Medyo nahabol ng PMMS pero hindi sumapat. So that's a point for Ames. Now leads 13-7. Ang laki na ng lamang. Lumalaki na ang lamang ng Ames dito. Can they sustain this gap until the very, very end? Let's see.
With this score na 13-7, medyo mahirap na yan. Usually, mahirap nang habulin yan eh. Especially dito sa volleyball. You only, kahit anong lakas ng palo mo, kahit anong lakas ng atake mo, you only get 1 point. So, ang hirap humabol. So,
pa isa-isang puntos, lalo kapag mahaba yung mga rallies, isa pa yan, di ba?
Yes.
That's an attack there by number 14. Napasobra ng depensa. That's a point by PMMS. Oh, again yung mga gigil na mga players, they have to be controlled, di ba? Kailangan gigil din tayo pagdating sa mga game, pero ayun, yung pagdating sa depensa kasi sumusobra minsan, no?
Yes. You should still be mindful, no?
That's a good block there by PMMS, but ball is still alive for Ames. An attack there. Ball is still alive. We're at the longest rally so far for this set. Attack by number 4. Grabe yung rally talaga nila. Ayaw nila magbigay ng puntos. Talagang depensa at opensa is present. But Ames still prevails. Now leads with 14. 14 points for Ames and 8 points for PMMS. Mahabol ba ito ng PMMS or Ames can bring this until set point? Abangan natin yan. Good defense there by Ames. Ball is still alive for PMMS. That's a good attack by Ames. A very good attack by the team captain. Ball is still alive for them. A good block there. Good attack by 14 points to PMMS. Isa din yun talaga sa kailangan tignan, yung depensa ng ating mga players. Kasi, kahit maganda ang depensa, pagka naman sumobra, di ba, points will be given to your opponent, or that's a point for PMMS.
Especially yung mga depensang babalik sa kanilang opponent, no? Medyo regalo na yun eh.
Regalo na. Humahabol ang PMMS dito. Now, 14-10. Still in favor of Ames. Can Ames sustain this point until the very, very end? Or can PMMS get this set? Abangan natin yan. That's a good attack there by Ames. Ames now leads with 5 points. Now number 9 in service. Received by 2 and attack by number 9. That's a point for PMMS. Nadaan sa soft touch. Oo. We can hear their players from the bleachers now. Number 14, team captain in service. That's a good serve there. And a good attack by Ames. Hindi nila hahayaang tumapat ang PMMS. Oh, malaki-laki na ang lamang sa puntos dito ng Ames. Miss CJ.
Yes, na we can also prove na hindi lang yung mga hard attacks yung makakascore ka, but also the soft
Oo.
touches. Yung talagang, kumbaga yung brainy moves lang na
Mm.
controlled.
Yes. Ball is still alive. Call by number 10. Attack there by number 1. Ball is still alive for these teams. That's a good defense by Ames. Taas tumalon itong depensa.
Ang ganda na sana nung play ng PMMS
Oo.
pero andyan yung dalawang walls ng Ames to block it.
Yes, talagang kitang-kita talaga yung depensa dito ng mga Ames and how they read their opponent. No, it is present, talagang kita nila kung saan papunta ang bola nitong PMMS. So this is quite a challenge for them to have another deadlock kasi kanina for our past sets puro deadlock ito, but ngayon
Yes. Ngayon,
ito yung-
lumalayo na.
Yes, lumalayo na yung puntos ng Ames, lumalamang na sila. Now leads with 6 points. Now leads with 7 points.
Grabe yung single block.
Yes, grabe yun. Number 10.
Single block.
Oo. Actually, kanina pa siya nung first set pa lang, di ba?
Yes.
We noticed it na ang taas tumalon ni
Yes.
number 10. Talagang kahit mag-isa siya, kuhang-kuha niya yung bola, ano?
Pero ngayong third set lang siya naiwang mag-isa as a
Oo,
blocker.
yes. Number 7 in service there. Kinapos ang PMMS. That's a point for Ames. Ames now leads with 8 points. Number 7 now in service. 8 points na ang lamang ng Ames. Pinakamalaking gap so far natin na Miss CJ.
Yes.
From the very first set.
Siguro it's because nasa third set na tayo, medyo nandun na yung
Oo.
pagod factor.
Ball is still alive there. Nakuha ni number 7. And now, that's a good attack by Ames.
Medyo napapagod na yung PMMS.
Oo, medyo napapagod na yung PMMS.
Dumipensa.
And kanina, siguro, dito pumapasok yung sinabi ng team captain nila na yung complacency ng mga players.
Yes.
Diba? So, they don't, kailangan maiwasan yung complacency kasi sa totoo, lamang sila ng dalawa.
Yes.
Diba? Lamang sila ng dalawa dito.
Last one
Last one, diba? Isa na lang.
Pero it really happens, no?
Oo,
Kapag
it really
you
happens
have
talaga.
the lead talaga.
When you have that confidence.
Yes. Overconfident.
Overconfidence talaga.
That's not good.
Oo. You have to keep that in mind when it comes to these games that still a point is a point, 'di ba? Point is still crucial.
Yes, nandun dapat pa rin yung eagerness, yung sipag,
Until the very end.
intensity especially.
Until the very end. But now Ames still leads here 20-12. Number 3 in service for PMMS. Naibigay ang bola at attack there by number 11. Ball is still alive. An error defense there by Ames. So that's a point for PMMS. Medyo mahabol. Pero malaki-laki pa rin ang hahabulin nilang puntos for Ames. Number 13 here in service. Kailangan hindi na magka-service error ang PMMS dito, no, Miss CJ, kasi
Yes.
malaki-laki pa yung hahabulin nila. That's a point by Ames. A few more points for set point. Tingnan natin. Medyo nanggigigil na din kami dito.
Nagigil na si RJ sa
Oo.
kanyang voice, no?
This morning talagang ang ganda ng pinapakitang laban ng these two teams for
Yes.
Battle of 3.
Yes.
Oo.
First game pa lang to.
First game pa lang to for this day. Once again, we are live here at the De La Salle Dasma Gymnasium. To all of our viewers, this is the third set for Battle of Third of PMMS versus Ames. Ames leads this set with 21-13, but PMMS leads set points with 2-0 against Ames. So now, pwede na ba nating pag-usapan? Can we now see here a final set, Miss CJ? Oo.
I think we could
Oo, kasi we can see the performance of these two teams talaga. No?
Talagang gusto nilang makuha tong third set. Not just the third set, but the third place.
Third place.
Talaga.
Oo.
Kasi layo na nung score. Talagang
Yes.
andun yung eagerness, andun yung intensity. Hindi sila sumusuko. While the PMMS na medyo bumaba yung laro na, maybe because of the complacency
and confidence.
Yes.
Isa naman yun sa weakness na sinabi ng team captain nila kanina na their players talaga nagkakaroon ng complacency. But it took time for Ames to catch up for their strength. That's a point for PMMS.
So while you were mentioning about the Ames, no, biglang nakascore itong PMMS. The coincidence nga naman.
Yes. And now number 2 in service. Called by number 2. Ball is still alive, but that's an outside. Another point by PMMS.
Ito na, bumabalik na yung confidence na manalo ng PMMS na umahabol na naman sila.
Oo. That's an outside, a point. By Ames. Caught by Eusebio. Another good spike there by PMMS. Oh, kanina pa maganda yung tira nito ni Eusebio, no? Number 11 by PMMS. Tingnan natin kung mababawi nila ang mga missed points, but that's an outside or a service error. So
Yes.
Ames are now malapit-lapit na sa set point.
Yes. Siguro with that service error ni Eusebio, kailangan bumawi siya sa depensa.
Makabawi-bawi
Yes.
on the defense. Caught by Libero. Eliaser with an attack. With the team captain. Talagang pinapatunayan niya na he's the captain of this team. Called by number 2. That's a good attack by PMMS. And now number 10 here in service. That's a good attack by PMMS. Now, humahabol na sila with 23-19, but still Ames leads with a few more points, still set point, no? Let's see if mahabol ba ng PMMS ang set na ito against Ames, or can Ames get this set? These are crucial points. Now, kailangan na pakatatagan ng Ames ang kanilang depensa. That's a point for Ames. Ames is now at set point against PMMS. With the service. That's a point for PMMS. Nasipa yung bola, no? And now Kulabat here in service for PMMS 2024. Aim still leads with 4 points. Caught by Eliezer. Another attack. And now Ames gets this set. 25-20. What a good third set, ano, Miss CJ?
Yes, very. Na talagang finally nakuha na ng Ames yung kanilang yung kumbaga yung gusto nilang mangyari coming into this game na talagang makabawi at makuha itong third place. So, we're coming into our fourth set. Na naman, RJ, as we kind of expected it earlier, di ba?
Oo. And now we'll get back to you right after, or as we begin our fourth set. And now we are at our fourth set. Once again, this is PMMS versus Ames. For the battle for third, first point goes to PMMS. That's a good attack there. Eusebio in service. That's a good receive. And a good spike there by the team captain.
Medyo kinapos lang si Libero Liarca doon sa palong yun na medyo pumasok siya kaagad na without reading the spikers first, no?
Oh. Caught by Galo, given by Sanchez. That's a good spike there by Sanoy.
Ang ganda nung connection ni Sanoy dun sa kanilang setter, no?
Oo. And now Eusebio in service. PMMS leads with 3-0. A good set there by Ames. That's an outside and a point. First point for this set for Ames. That's a good receive there. Caught by Galo. An attack tried by Eliezer but missed. Good defense by Ames.
Ang ganda ng coverage ni Setter Gaspaya dun sa block na yun. Na talagang he was expecting it to go there. Ang ganda ng coverage lang in general. And ngayon na nagsiservice ang setter ng Ames na one of from experience, one of the hardest service to get, no? Are from the setters. Kasi ang lalakas talaga ng mga braso niyan being the setter.
That's a good spike there by Sanchez. Ang ganda ng atake. Oo. Still Boyles in service now. These two teams are at a deadlock at 3 points. Or 0.3. That's a good spike there, but the ball is still alive. An attack by Sanchez. But the point goes to PMMS.
I think itong Ames are contesting na may check ball daw. But kind of saw it na talagang it was a net violation talaga.
Sanoy here in service for PMMS. Caught by Madeja. Lim tried to attack. Points to PMMS.
Yun yung minimension ko sa'yo kanina, RJ, na kahit medyo alanganin yung set, kailangan paluin mo pa rin. Hindi mo ibibigay siya ng regalo. Tulad nung ginawa ng player ng Ames na si Madeja, number 17, na talagang ginawa niya yung best niya na para paluin. Kaso, sobrang wala sa pwesto, nag-error.
That's a good catch there. But that's a point for PMMS. Lumamang na ang PMMS with 3 points. 6-3. That's a good block there by Lim from Ames. Now Lim in service. Gaspayad! Grabe yung atake dun ni Gaspayad, ano?
As I've mentioned nga kanina, di ba, RJ? Ang pag umatake ang setter or nag-service ang setter, ang hirap kunin niya, napakabigat ng bola.
Iba ang atake nila. That's a good attack. But also good defense. But that's a point for Ames. And now Galo to serve. A jump serve here. Caught by Gaspayad. Tried to attack, but blocked. Another block, but that's a point for PMMS. Grabe din yung mga palo na ito ni Kulabat, no?
Yes, palaban talaga yung ano.
Oo. That's a good attack there. That's a point for Ames. Humahabol ang Ames sa puntos. But still, PMMS leads with 2 points. It's 8-6. Caught by Gaspayad. Sayang.
Ang ganda
Oo.
nung basa ni Gaspaya doon.
Ang ganda ng
Setter.
set, no?
One of the most intelligent man on the court. Nakita
Oo, the
niya
plays
yung
that we've seen
donut.
so far.
Yung
Oo.
donut sa likod.
Oo, yung donut na pinag-uusapan
Yes.
natin kanina.
Natutuwa na ako sa donut. Kasi ngayon ko lang siya nalaman
Oo.
eh.
Sabi ko nung nalaman ko din yan with the with the referee from my last coverage. Sabi ko, may term pala na donut sa
Yes,
sa
I should
volleyball.
learn more, no? I should talk to that referee later. Para makakuha rin naman ako ng mga new terminologies
Oo.
dito sa volleyball. It's been a long time since I last played and watched a volleyball game.
And now PMMS here in service. Attack by Madea! That's a good spike by Madea. Ang ganda ng atake na yon. Now Regis with the service. That's a good service. Points to Ames. Score is now 10-8. In favor of PMMS. That's a good serve there by Regis. Another attack by Madeja but blocked by PMMS. That's a good defense by Sano and Kulabat. Grabe yung depensa ng dalawang to, no? Talagang wall kung wall. Kanina ba within the first set we can see their performance as well?
Yes. Nandun naman yung blockings
Oo.
eh. Nandun siya eh. It's just that medyo may kinukulang in other aspects such as
Oo.
the receiving,
Yes.
yung being mindful sa palo, yung giggle factor nandun nung mga first three sets eh.
Oh, that's a good attack there by Lim from Ames. Humahabol sila sa puntos ng PMMS. And now Madeja in service. That's a good cut there by Luarca. Attack by Galo. Ball is still alive. Gaspayad. Another caught there. That's a good defense, but the ball is still alive. By Luarca.
Grabe, tinayuan lang siya nung libero. Puto, tinayuan lang. Niluhar ka.
Oo,
Yung
grabe.
palong yun.
That's a point for Ames. Now, PMMS leads with one. Isa na lang ang hahabulin dito ng Ames. But can PMMS sustain this until the very end? Abangan natin yan. Madeja in service. Caught by Gaspayad. By Eusebio. And now by Galo. Received there. Another set and an attack by Eusebio. Ball is still alive. Ball is still alive for these two teams. Ames, attacked by Lim. Caught by Eusebio. Attacked by Gallo. Our longest rally so far for this set. Points to Ames. We are now at a deadlock by 11 points. A timeout here was called once again. We are at the deadlock. 11 all by our PMMS versus Ames. Grabe, nanginginig na rin ng mga fans natin from the bleachers dito, Miss CJ.
Yes, isa na yung kaba.
Oo,
at
we
isa
can
na
feel
yung
that kaba.
napakalamig dito sa venue ng
Yes.
De La Salle.
Oo.
Dasma, no?
Once again, PMMS leads with 2 points for the set point. At nakahabol ang Ames kanina for our third set. Now for the fourth set, tingnan natin kung sino ang makakalamang for this deadlock. That's a service error and the point for PMMS. And now Eusebio in service. But that's a service error again. Boyles in service. Caught by Eusebio. An attack there. But that's a point for PMMS. Oo, calculated na yung mga atake nila, ano?
Yes.
Nawala na yung sinasabi natin kaninang complacency, no?
Yes, tsaka yung
Miss
giggle
CJ.
factor medyo wala na.
Oo.
At very cautious na sila
Cautious
sa
na sila
every
when it
move
comes to their
kasi
points.
they wanna finish this game na.
That's a good spike there. But that's a good block by PMMS. Grabe din ang blocking neto ni team captain. Grabe ang blocking neto ni team captain Baliaser kanina pa when it comes to the blocks. Solo block there, another. Good attack, but the ball is still alive. With Gaspayad.
Hindi na talaga naka-recover
Oo.
yung aim sa yung blockings nga na
Oo.
lumulusot na wala talagang
Wala
nakaabang
talaga nagbabantay.
para saluhin yung short
Oo.
ball na yun. And one thing about PMMS naman is
Oo.
yung strength nila is the quick ones na
Oo.
binabato ni Gaspayad na sets.
Oo, pagdating sa mga atake din ni kanina, yung kanina nakita natin, no? That was a good attack by Baliaser. Talagang calculated na, nawalan na yung sinabi niyang weakness nila kanina na complacency. But can they sustain this until the end and lead this game? Abangan natin yan. As we end this timeout, score is now 15-12. Kaabang-abang din talaga tong ating game. Sanoy now in service for PMMS. Nice set there. Sanchez. But that's a point by PMMS.
Sumabit kasi sa net.
Oo, sumabit sa net.
It might also be a factor din na kaya nag-outside because of it.
Another service here by Sanoy. Attack by Sanchez. That's a point to Ames. Score is now 16-13 in favor of PMMS. Tatlo na lang ang hahabulin ng Ames dito. But let's see if we're gonna see another deadlock, no, Miss CJ, or can PMMS lead this game until set point?
We surely have to find out kasi medyo we're still at the gitna pa
Nasa
lang.
gitna pa,
Gitna pa lang tayo.
Gitna pa rin tayo.
We
Sabi nga nila
really
bilog
can't
ang
say.
bola. Ano?
Yes, we really can't say.
Oo, good catch there by Lim. That's a good spike. Ganda ng palo ni Sanchez doon, no?
Manipis.
Manipis lang. Oo. Lim here with the service. A good attack there by Balyaser.
Yun talaga yung medyo mahirap when it comes to yung sa defensive side na magre-receive ka ng bola. You should always start sa, nasabi nga ng coach namin before na, you should always start sa likod. Kasi mas madaling umabante kaysa umatras eh.
Oo.
Para maiwasan yung mga ganong errors.
Sanchez with a set there, but PMMS got the point. Napasobra ang atake. Gaspayad in service. Outside. Service error yun. Another point given to Ames. Score is now 18-15. Still in favor of PMMS. PMMS leads with 3. Matatapatan kaya ito ng Ames. A good service there. Attack there by Balyaser. By Sanchez. Another attack by Balyaser. But that's a point by PMMS. Tumama. Oh. Tumama sa block. Timeout was called here for the teams. Again, the score is 19-15 in favor of PMMS. PMMS leads with 1 point by the set point with 2-1 against Ames here. Ito na, medyo nagka-crank up na yung ating mga players. We can see the cheers dito sa likod.
Yan na, they definitely need that.
Oo. They definitely need that support. Now, Eliezer with the service. A good catch there. Attack by Sanchez. Gaspayad with the set. Madeha. Nakuha ni Gaspayad. Kulabat. Ball is still alive to Gaspayad with the libero. Good communication there. And now Regis with the attack. But that's a good block.
Ang ganda ng rampa
ang
ni
ganda
Gaspayad.
nun. Napapalo si Miss CJ ang
Ang ganda nun.
Ang ganda nun.
Solo block.
Ganda ng solo block.
Ganda rin talaga. Yung rampa talaga yung gusto ko eh.
May pagrampa pagkatapos.
Ang ganda nun.
Oo. Score is now 20-15. Still in favor of PMMS. Ames down by 5 points. Eliezer now in service. Good catch there by Regis. Gaspayad with a set attack. That's a good attack by PMMS. Ganda ng bigay ni Kulabat. PMMS is now getting pumped up while Ames are now in focus. Ayan, sabi ng team captain, in focus daw, focus. Elacer with the error serve. Service error there, sayang. Points was given, or a point was given to Ames. But still PMMS leads with 21-16. Sanchez here for service. Tingnan natin kung pasok. It's a good service. Good attack there but a good block. Yun. Di nakuha. Points to Ames. Humahabol na ang Ames. Pero grabe din ang communication neto ni Libero from PMMS, si Divino, no? Sabi niya, pagka-akin talaga, which is talagang present, kitang-kita natin dito.
Yes, yung...
Kapag kinukuha niyo yung bola.
Yes, yung accountability.
Oo, accountability.
Yan, kailangan
lalo
natin
pagka
sa isang team
depensa.
yan. Yes, especially you're the libero. Talagang
Yes.
you're accounted for, talagang defense. First ball.
Mm-hmm. As a libero yourself, di ba?
Yes.
So, depensa talaga ang kailangan tignan.
Yes.
Pagdating sa mga atake. Now, Sanchez in service for Ames. Ramdam na yung tense dito sa court.
Yes. Kahit sa atin dito.
Oh, Gaspayad with the set. It's a good attack, but a good block by Ames. 21-18. Still in favor of PMMS pero humahabol itong Ames. With good service. Another service from Sanchez here. Good defense there by Divino. Good attack by Kulabat. Grabe yung pagtupi ni Kulabat. Doon yung palo niya. Now, Gimpaya for PMMS in service. Bumabawi ng puntos ang Ames. But can PMMS get this set? Attack by Madeja. Caught set by Gaspayad. Attack by Kulabat. Ball is still alive. Another attack by Madeja. Good attack there. That's a good attack by Kulabat.
Grabe yung lumusot sa dalawang blockers yun, ha?
Oo. I don't know if our viewers can hear pero napapasigaw na yung mga teammates nila dito sa aming likuran. Grabe. What a tense game, Miss CJ.
Yes, very.
Tense. Set here by Gimpaya. That's a good attack by Sanoy.
Yung quick talaga, yung quick set talaga yung advantage nitong yung kumbaga yung talagang pinractice yung quick set na yun.
No?
Talagang
and
almost,
PMMS
almost perfect all the time.
Is now at set point. Can they get this? PMMS wins this battle for third against Ames. Congratulations to PMMS. What a game, Miss Isa,
Yes. So talagang nandun yung redemption na.
Oo, redemption.
Talagang kahit hindi sila yung lumaban for the championship ngayon, they still got a place.
Oh, and PMMS showed their performance as defending champions from last season.
Players are crying right now out of tears of
Oh.
joy.
Tears of joy. What a good sportsmanship between these two teams. And once again, congratulations to PMMS as they win this battle for third against Ames. And now to have the interview for the best player of the game, we have Miss CJ Ang.
Thank you, RJ. Beside me is the best player of the game from the PMMS Mariners, Martin Gaspayad, our setter. Martin, kitang-kita natin sa game na ito na both teams wants to win. Especially kayo yung defending champions from the last season. Siguro redemption ito para sa inyong team. What was going through your mind nung nakuha ng Ames yung third set kanina?
Ano lang po, sinabihan lang po kami ni coach na mag-isip lang lagi, tapos compose lang lagi po, compose lang.
Martin, meron ka bang gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
Shoutout mo sa mama ko, sa papa ko, tapos sa Iligan, tapos sa mga coaches namin, si Kuya Orly, Kuya DJ, si Coach Robert, thank you po.
Your teammates, baka meron po kayong gustong...
Ay, ikaw sis, let's go.
Magbababay ka na.
Tapos babay, Jessre, Alex! Shoutout mo sa Arcant Angels! Let's go! Thank you po.
Thank you so much, Martin, and congratulations to your team for getting this third place.
Once again, congratulations to PMMS, and we'll get back to you for our next game.